All right, we are done with the displaying the form. Now let's send the email to the email list that we select from here. Okay, so first of all, we want to verify whether this form is correct or not. So let's go to the send email.html, and in the form tag, you see we have this action and method is post, and then because we are sending file, okay, so we are sending the attachment or the file from this form, right? So that is the reason we need to include the encoding type. I mean, enc type is equal to multi-part form data. Okay, so this one we have to include in the form in case we want to send any file from the form. Okay, now of course we are done with this CSRF token, and email form as everything is proper, and let's save the form. Okay, so this part is done now. So the moment I click on this submit button, the post request will trigger and it will send to the views send email with this post request. Okay, so now we are actually checking if request dot method is equal to post. Then let's first initialize the email form with the post request and the file. All right, so let's remove this return now, and I'll say email is equal to, or email form is equal to email form, and then we'll pass in request dot post, and also we will pass request dot files. Okay, so we are initializing this email form with this request dot post and request dot files. Now let's first check if this email form is valid or not. All right, if email form dot is underscore valid. Okay, so if it is valid, then let's first save this email form instance. Let's say email form dot save. Okay, email form dot save. Okay, so once this form is saved, then let's send an email. Okay, so at this stage we'll send the email, and once we are done with the sending the email, we'll actually display a success message. Okay, so we'll send the success message. Let's actually say messages dot success request comma, will set any success message, email sent successfully. Okay, so after that let's return redirect to redirect, return redirect email. I think it is send email, right? Let me yeah, send email. I'll copy this name and put it here. Okay, so at this point we need to actually import this messages, and the redirect messages come from django.contrib import messages, and then this redirect comes from this django.shortcuts. Okay, just say render comma redirect. Okay, save this form. In order to display this success message, we need to include the alert.html, right? Where it is, yeah, here it is. So if you go to login.html, you can see we have included this alerts.html. Just copy this, and after the form, okay, so I'll close this, and after the form, paste it here. Okay, now don't worry, I'll tell you how to send the email. Before that, we'll just make sure we are properly saving the email form and show the email sent successfully message. Let's go to this link and refresh the page. Before that, I want to open the admin panel as well. I just want to know whether the form is correctly saving or not. I'll go to the emails. So there is nothing here. I'll select one developers list and test, body test, and the attachment, this should be actually blank equal to true or optional, but it is showing us a star mark, right? So this means it is a required field. I want to actually edit this attachment field, so it should be blank equal to true. But anyways, just give me a moment. Let's select any file for now. I'll open it and I'll just send it. Okay, so you can see email sent successfully. Of course, emails are not getting sent right now. Just want to know whether this emails are getting saved. I'll refresh and you see this email form is saved. Okay, now I think if I click on this attachment, okay, so this also fine. Okay, now yeah, this form is saved, and next we can carry on to sending the email to the recipients. Okay, so now I want to handle this phase now, send an email, right? So now I'll stop this video and we'll work on this send an email part in the next video.